in a moment of unfathomable violence that has sent shockwaves through the tight-knit community of Traverse City, Michigan. A man in a black hoodie reportedly carried out a vicious stabbing spree inside a bustling Walmart supercenter. The chaotic incident unfolded on Saturday, July 26, 2025, at the height of the shopping rush. As horrified eyewitnesses watched in disbelief, the assailant went on a frenzied attack, leaving a trail of blood and panic in his wake, before calmly striding out of the store and melting into the crowd. Now, the question on everyone's lips is, what was the motive behind this horrifying rampage? And who is the man in the black hoodie who unleashed this reign of terror? Join us as we delve into the chilling details surrounding this shocking crime and explore the motives that may have driven the man in the black hoodie to commit this heinous act. This case presents a compelling paradox. On one hand, the Walmart store is a place frequented by families for everyday purchases, hardly the domain of violent criminal activity. On the other hand, the calculated nature of the attacking during peak hours, suggests premeditation, a characteristic often associated with more serious criminal intent. Was this a crime of passion, a robbery gone awry, or a sinister act of premeditated violence? But that's not all. Another intriguing aspect of this case is the choice of weapon. A knife is an intimate weapon, often associated with personal grudges. It contrasts sharply with the impersonal nature of attacks typically associated with places like Walmart. This particular choice of weapon adds another layer of complexity to the case, suggesting a possible personal connection between the attacker and his victim. Was this a case of mistaken identity, or did the attacker specifically target his victim? The answers to these questions lie hidden somewhere in the labyrinthine details of the crime scene and the vast array of evidence collected by the police. But as investigators piece together the puzzle, one thing is certain. The tranquil facade of Traverse City has been irrevocably shattered, and the community is left reeling from the shock of it all. Jane Smith, a 45-year-old resident of Traverse City, was simply enjoying a leisurely Saturday shopping trip with her family when tragedy struck. Suddenly finding herself under attack, Mrs. Smith fought valiantly for her life. Amidst the chaos, several shoppers rushed to her aid, forming a human shield to protect her. Unfortunately, the brave bystanders were unable to prevent the assailant from inflicting multiple deep stab wounds on the helpless woman. Mrs. Smith collapsed to the ground, her life hanging in the balance as the attacker calmly strolled away from the scene, leaving behind a trail of blood and horror. As word spread of the brutal attack, shock and sadness rippled through the community. Hundreds gathered outside the hospital where Mrs. Smith was taken, holding vigils and praying for her recovery. Despite sustaining critical injuries, Mrs. Smith displayed remarkable strength. After undergoing emergency surgery, she opened her eyes and weakly waved at her worried family. Although her condition remains precarious and her road to recovery arduous, her indomitable spirit gives hope that she might pull through this ordeal. In the wake of the tragic incident, her family released a statement thanking the community for their support and requesting privacy as they navigate this harrowing chapter. The relentless efforts of medical professionals and the strength shown by Mrs. Smith herself have brought a glimmer of hope in an otherwise dark and unsettling situation. In a desperate bid to apprehend the elusive attacker, the police have launched a massive manhunt operation, combing through every available lead and piece of evidence. Acting on numerous eyewitness accounts, the police have released a detailed description of the suspect, aiding the public in the urgent task of identifying him. According to eyewitness accounts, the suspect stands at approximately 5 feet 10 inches tall and sports a medium build, dark hair, and was last seen wearing a distinctive black hoodie and blue jeans. The absence of a clear facial image from surveillance footage has posed a significant challenge to the police, hindering their ability to swiftly identify and locate the suspect. In response, the police have appealed to the public, urging anyone with information to come forward. The urgency of the situation is palpable as the police seek to bring the assailant to justice without delay. A generous reward has been pledged for any information leading to the arrest of the suspect, incentivizing potential witnesses to come forward. The hunt is on, and the police remain steadfast in their pursuit of the man in the black hoodie. In a perplexing turn of events, the attacker calmly walked away from the crime scene after carrying out his horrific assault, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions. His cool demeanor and calculated actions suggest a disconcerting level of composure, raising concerns about his psychological state.